Are your healthy vegetables secretly aging you faster? Imagine a scenario. The leafy greens and starchy sides you religiously include in your diet, the ones you rely on for vibrant health, are actually quietly accelerating the decline in your immune system, clouding your mind, and weakening your legs. For many older adults, this isn't a hypothetical. It's a surprising reality. And the most troubling part? Most folks never suspect their plate is the problem. Welcome to Health and Longevity Hub. I'm Dr. James Rowan, and today we're peeling back the layers on a nutritional truth that could completely reshape your approach to eating well in your later years. For decades, we've all operated under the simple golden rule. Vegetables are universally good, and generally that holds true. But once you cross the threshold of 60 or so, your body's chemistry changes. Metabolism shifts. Chronic, low-grade inflammation creeps up. Nutrient absorption becomes less efficient. In this altered landscape, some seemingly innocent vegetables can transition from benefit to subtle detriment. Some choices might send your blood sugars soaring. Others can trigger irritation in your delicate digestive lining. Worst of all, a few common culprits can silently inflict damage upon the microscopic blood vessels supplying your brain and lower limbs. Over time, the consequence is a cascade of issues: poor circulation, mental fogginess, difficulty with balance, and an elevated risk of dangerous falls. A study highlighted in the Journal of Gerontology directly links the consumption of specific everyday foods, including certain produce, to an expedited slide toward memory and mobility challenges. These aren't exotic imports. They are staples likely sitting in your pantry right now. But please don't panic. This video isn't about fear-mongering. It's centered on empowerment through knowledge. For every potentially harmful vegetable you should cut back on, there is a superior one you can embrace. We are going to detail precisely what those swaps are. We'll be naming 3 key vegetables to eliminate, especially if preserving your independence, mental sharpness, and physical stamina is a priority. Conversely, we will reveal 3 powerhouse vegetables to prioritize for improved daily movement, robust circulation, and healthy nerve function. This is beyond trendy diets. This is about leveraging nutritional science to live with clarity, energy, and self-assurance. As a physician, I've seen the dramatic difference these shifts can make. I'd love to know where you're joining us from today. Feel free to drop a comment below with your city, state, or any initial questions you have. And please, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss the crucial health advice Health and Longevity Hub provides. To know you're with me, if this idea, that seemingly healthy choices could be the source of unseen weakness, resonates with you right now, please type 1 in the comments. If you disagree or are skeptical, type 0. Often, when seniors are eating right, yet still experience weakness, dizziness, or poor recall, the issue isn't about a deficit. It's about a hidden poison they didn't know they needed to stop consuming. We are here to uncover that truth. Stay with me as we reveal the vegetables that weaken you and the ones that truly fortify you. We'll start with arguably the most common and deceptive food on the dinner plate of many older adults: the white potato. Whether baked, fried, or in a comforting mash, the white potato is a nostalgic fixture at family gatherings. It feels familiar and safe. Yet, if you are over 60, this high-starch favorite can be a subtle drain on your well-being. The core issue? Its high glycemic index. This means it converts into glucose in your bloodstream at an alarming speed, causing drastic blood sugar spikes followed by crashes. This roller coaster fuels systemic inflammation and subjects your blood vessels to significant strain. Over the years, this chronic inflammation begins to erode your smallest capillaries, particularly the vital ones reaching your brain, feet, and legs. This ultimately leads to poor nerve signaling, which manifests as numbness, cramps, balance issues, and a general lack of sure-footedness. Think of Harold, a 72-year-old former long-haul driver. He ate mashed potatoes nearly every night. "I never skipped on a meal," he'd tell me. But then the changes crept in. Feet that were numb and cold when he woke up, tight knees, and a pervasive unsteadiness, especially when navigating stairs. He simply dismissed it as getting old. The hidden threat of nightshades. The message was becoming crystal clear to Harold. White potatoes, especially when enriched with butter or cream, were subtly choking off his circulation and fueling his systemic inflammation. This is a battle that goes far beyond simply counting calories or tracking carbohydrate grams. It highlights the nutritional emptiness of the white potato. Crucial nutrients and antioxidants, the compounds that shield your cells, are scarce in this pale staple. Its light color is a visible sign of its poor resistance to cellular damage and oxidative stress. And when you top it with bacon bits, cheese, or sour cream, you multiply the damage. More saturated fat, excessive sodium, increased cardiac strain, and rising blood pressure. But here's the inspiring part. Harold made one simple adjustment. He swapped his evening mashed potatoes for boiled broccoli, a nutrient-dense, green powerhouse we'll discuss in more detail soon. In just 2 weeks, he noticed a dramatic difference. Less stiffness, significantly better circulation, and a newfound confidence in his step. The core lesson here is critical. You don't have to give up comforting meals. You just need to select your comforts wisely. Choose foods that calm your body and actively support your health. So, before you load up on white potatoes, pause and ask yourself, is this choice quietly weakening my legs, or is it building them up? Vegetable to avoid number 2, eggplant. Now, let's turn our attention to another vegetable that enjoys a great reputation for being healthful. Yet, for many seniors, it may be causing internal distress to your nerves and joints. We're talking about a seemingly harmless and beautiful vegetable that could be restricting your mobility and generating joint inflammation: the eggplant. Eggplants are prominent members of the nightshade family, which also includes white potatoes, tomatoes, and bell peppers. As we age, many individuals over the age of 60, especially those dealing with existing nerve pain, arthritis, or persistent joint stiffness, become increasingly sensitive to this family of plants. While some handle nightshades perfectly well, others find them problematic. The reason lies in a naturally occurring compound called solanine. Plants produce solanine as a protective chemical to deter pests. However, once consumed, it can act as an irritant within your body, targeting vulnerable areas, particularly compromised joints like your hips, lower back, and knees. For older adults, the effects aren't immediate and dramatic. They manifest as gradual, persistent wear and tear. You might experience morning stiffness, a feeling of heaviness in your legs, increased difficulty climbing stairs, or a general sense that your body is uncooperative. This isn't necessarily due to weakness. It's the effect of low-grade, persistent inflammation triggered by solanine in your joints, muscles, nerves, and blood vessels. And here is the insidious part. Eggplants are often hidden in plain sight. They are roasted, grilled, or stewed, and they sneak into meals without drawing attention. The subtle yet serious threat is that solanine can potentially slow down the nerve communication from your brain to your legs. This leads to slower reaction times, poorer balance, and a greater risk of tripping or falling. Beyond the physical symptoms, the impact is also emotional. You start avoiding social activities because you fear your body won't keep up, or you refuse to use stairs because of the discomfort. The encouraging news is that you don't have to eliminate all nightshades. But if you are currently struggling with persistent joint pain, stiffness, or nerve issues, try removing eggplant from your diet for a few weeks. Take it out and keenly observe how you feel. Do you notice reduced rigidity, more energy, better stability, If the answer is yes, you've successfully identified and neutralized a major trigger. Plus, your alternatives are excellent. Consider zucchini, carrots, or cruciferous veggies like bok choy and cauliflower. This isn't about setting limitations. It's about precision, choosing foods that actively enhance your mobility, support your mental clarity, and strengthen your connection to the life you cherish.
Vegetable to avoid number 3. Green bell peppers. Next up is another vegetable from the nightshade family that may be quietly depleting your energy, despite its seemingly healthy guise. Let's discuss a seemingly innocent vegetable that might be less healthy than you think. The green bell pepper. It's crunchy, vibrant, and a common fixture in salads, wraps, and stir-fries. However, for older adults, especially those with existing joint pain, nerve issues, or digestive sensitivities, green bell peppers can cause subtle problems. The key reason? Lectins. Lectins are naturally occurring proteins found in plants. Their primary function is to serve as a defense mechanism against insects and grazing animals. However, when consumed, they can cause mild irritation in the human body, particularly as the gut ages. Here is the mechanism. Lectins have a tendency to bind to the cells that line your digestive tract. This action irritates the intestinal wall, compromises the absorption of vital nutrients, and can create tiny gaps, allowing particles that shouldn't be there to enter your bloodstream. This triggers a low-level, continuous immune response, a condition often termed leaky gut, which drives inflammation throughout the body, especially in the nerves and joints. The difficulty lies in how this inflammation develops. It's silent and subtle. You might simply notice stiffness in your ankles or a slight feeling of unsteadiness. Sometimes, these issues are a symptom of more than just normal aging. Now for the critical fact about the green bell pepper. A green bell pepper is simply an unripe version of its red, yellow, or orange counterparts. Because they haven't fully matured, they retain higher levels of these problematic lectins. They offer fewer protective compounds and may be more disruptive, especially for sensitive digestive systems or delicate joints. Does cooking help? A little, but not entirely. And the risk remains high because bell peppers are so frequently consumed raw or barely cooked. Does this mean you must eliminate green peppers forever? Not necessarily. But if you are experiencing brain fog, joint pain, or persistent digestive trouble, try an exclusion trial. Avoid them completely for 2 to 3 weeks. Then, look for telltale signs of progress. Clearer thinking, reduced bloating, or improved balance. That is tangible proof of what your body is tolerating. The simple and smart swap is to choose red, yellow, or orange bell peppers. These mature peppers are naturally lower in lectins and far richer in beneficial antioxidants, such as beta-carotene and vitamin C. They are sweeter, more nutrient-dense, and much gentler on your system. The takeaway here is this: you don't need to fear food. You just need to understand how your unique body processes it.
Vegetable to embrace. Number 1. The mighty carrot. Now, let's pivot to the positive. The vegetables that actively support your brain, legs, and gut health. We'll begin with a shockingly powerful root vegetable that is bright orange and wonderfully crunchy. Let's dedicate some time to one of the most underappreciated ingredients in your kitchen, the carrot. They are colorful, easy to prepare, and perfectly suited as a side or snack. But here is the secret most people overlook. Carrots are not just a convenient vegetable. They are a longevity powerhouse, particularly for seniors intent on maintaining sharp vision, strong legs, and clear thought. Why? Carrots are incredibly rich in beta-carotene, a potent antioxidant that your body skillfully converts into vitamin A. This is crucial for sustaining healthy eyesight, especially in low-light conditions. As we age, we become more susceptible to macular degeneration, a condition that damages the retina and makes reading, driving, or recognizing faces difficult.
The excellent news is that a diet consistently high in beta-carotene can help slow that decline, preserving your visual acuity and independence well into old age. But the benefits of carrots go beyond eye health. They are also powerful protectors of your nerves and blood vessels, particularly those running through your feet and legs. The antioxidants in carrots actively fight oxidative stress, which is the primary cause of damage to delicate capillaries and nerve endings. When your nerves are healthy, you get stronger communication between your brain and your muscles. This translates to better coordination, a reduced risk of falling, and a more stable gait when navigating uneven pavement, curbs, or stairs. You feel more secure. You maintain your confidence when shopping, visiting friends, or enjoying the outdoors. No hesitation, no second guessing. Furthermore, vitamin A provides a significant boost to your immune system, which is essential after the age of 60, when the body's defenses naturally start to weaken. That simple handful of baby carrots or a bowl of steamed carrots is more than just a side dish. It's a daily investment in your freedom. A quick note on preparation. Steaming is better than boiling for nutrient retention, and roasting them with a little olive oil significantly improves the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin A. Just avoid deep frying or overcooking, as this degrades the precious antioxidants. The best part? Carrots are inexpensive, readily available year-round, and easy to store. You don't need exotic superfoods to build a better body. The power of smart staples. Smart staples are essential, and carrots stand proudly among the best. So, the next time you plan your meal, keep this in mind. With one humble orange root vegetable, you can fortify your immune system, strengthen your legs, sharpen your vision, and enhance your freedom to live life exactly as you choose. In a moment, we'll hear directly from Harold and discover how that single vegetable switch transformed his energy, his knees, and his overall balance. Vegetable to embrace number 3, broccoli, the quiet superstar. Let's move on and discuss one of the absolute best vegetables for healthy aging, broccoli. It isn't trendy, it isn't flashy, yet it remains a quiet powerhouse for seniors, actively protecting your joints, your brain, your circulation, and your legs. What accounts for its impressive success? A substance called sulforaphane. This compound is naturally present in cruciferous plants like broccoli. It performs 3 critical jobs. It stimulates detoxifying enzymes, dramatically reduces cellular inflammation, and promotes the health of your heart and brain. Why does this matter so much? Because as we age, inflammation becomes an invisible enemy that impacts everything. Memory, blood pressure, stiff joints, and muscle fatigue. Sulforaphane helps intercept this process before it causes significant damage. Broccoli is also packed with vitamin K, calcium, and fiber, nutrients that aid digestion, keep arteries flexible, and build robust bones. In stark contrast to white potatoes, which spike blood sugar and hamper circulation, broccoli stabilizes both. Let's check back in with Harold, our 72-year-old retired truck driver. He used to eat mashed potatoes every night. Then, he made the swap. A simple cup of cooked broccoli instead. Initially, he wasn't sure what to expect, but after just 2 weeks, he found himself with more stamina throughout the day. His knees felt more stable, and the swelling in his legs was noticeably reduced. He even told me, "I no longer dread climbing the stairs." That is the profound impact the right vegetable choice can have, and the benefits extend beyond bones and joints. Thanks to its rich content of folate and antioxidants, broccoli is a potent supporter of mental sharpness. It fights oxidative stress, promotes faster nerve transmissions, lessens brain fog, and helps improve coordination and reflexes. It's not just what broccoli provides, it's also what it helps you avoid. By stabilizing blood sugar, you prevent energy crashes. By fighting inflammation, you protect your heart. By supporting digestion, you enhance overall nutrient absorption. A quick note on cooking. Prolonged boiling will destroy sulforaphane. For optimal nutrient benefits and flavor, aim to lightly steam or quickly sauté it in olive oil. That one modification made a massive difference for Harold. Walking, standing, and thinking, it all felt more vigorous. No pills, no complex supplements, just a fork and a vegetable. If you want to boost clarity, vitality, and circulation, start with broccoli. Vegetable to embrace number 2. Spinach, the circulation champion. Next up is a vibrant leafy green that fuels your brain, brightens your eyesight, and keeps your legs feeling light and responsive. Let's talk about spinach. Welcome to spinach, one of the most powerful greens you can consume. While you've always known it's healthy, spinach is more than just nutritious. It's a strategically smart food choice if you are over 60. Why? Because it directly tackles 3 major challenges of aging: declining circulation, weakening brain function, and slowed muscle response. The secret to its effectiveness lies in its high concentration of organic nitrates. These natural plant compounds cause blood vessels to relax and widen. This significantly boosts blood flow, especially to the brain and legs. Better blood flow translates into more oxygen delivery, resulting in stronger muscles, quicker reflexes, enhanced focus, and smoother overall movement. And this is where the real value lies. Most falls don't begin because of weak legs. They begin with slow signals. When your brain can't communicate quickly enough with your muscles, even a small, unexpected step can become dangerous. Spinach helps reinforce this critical system, allowing you to move safely and with ease. But the advantages don't stop there. Spinach is loaded with 2 crucial antioxidants, zeaxanthin and lutein, which are vital for protecting your eyesight. These powerful compounds in spinach support the macula, the central region of your retina, responsible for sharp, detailed vision. With age, macular degeneration becomes a major concern. When your sight diminishes, you stop walking with confidence. You hesitate while driving. You start missing words and facial expressions. Spinach acts as a protective shield, helping to preserve that visual clarity. This, in turn, allows you to remain active, engaged, and independent. Spinach also supplies folate, magnesium, and vitamin K. These nutrients promote neurological health, emotional equilibrium, and strong bones. Yes, spinach improves your ability to move, but it also genuinely boosts your mood. Now, let's address preparation. Boiling spinach for too long is counterproductive. It depletes the vital nutrients. Instead, opt to add it raw to a smoothie, or lightly sauté it with olive oil. These methods protect the antioxidants and increase the absorption of its fat-soluble vitamins. You don't need to consume a massive amount. Just 1 small handful daily can significantly enhance your blood flow, brain function, and coordination. Remember this the next time you overlook spinach as just another leafy green. This is more than food. It's fuel for self-reliance. With every serving, you are safeguarding your memory, your balance, your vision, and your freedom to live without fear. Best of all, it's widely available, cost-effective, and incredibly versatile. Next, we'll bring all these ideas together and show you how, one meal at a time, the right vegetables can quietly secure your future. Conclusion: the power of informed choice. So, there you have it. Over the last few minutes, we've examined common vegetables. Some subtly undermine your memory, balance, and legs, while others actively work to protect them. Let's quickly summarize the key takeaways. Vegetables to approach with caution. After 60 white potatoes, cause blood sugar spikes, increase inflammation, and slow circulation. Eggplant contains solanine, which can irritate joints, nerves, and hinder coordination. Green bell peppers, high in lectins, which can disrupt digestion and lead to chronic low-level irritation. Vegetables to embrace for longevity. Carrots, boost eyesight, sharpen brain clarity, and improve nerve communication. Broccoli, reduces inflammation, stabilizes blood sugar, and strengthens bones. Spinach, enhances circulation, protects vision, and promotes faster reflexes. While each of these decisions may seem minor, when taken together, they profoundly influence your mental acuity, your mobility, and your ability to maintain independence.
And if you're thinking, is it too late for me?
Remember Harold. He is 72. He ate mashed potatoes every night. He had unsteady balance and stiff knees, and he believed this was simply the decree of old age. Then, he changed one thing. He swapped potatoes for broccoli and made sure to include carrots and spinach in his daily diet. Within weeks, he wasn't just feeling better. He was moving more confidently, thinking more clearly, and living more powerfully. That is the true power of informed, science-based decisions. You don't need expensive supplements. You don't need a complicated diet. You need clarity and consistency. Every single bite is a vote. You are either voting for strength, vitality, and independence, or you are voting for weakness, inflammation, and decline. The great news is you get to cast a new, positive ballot every single day. Now, I want to hear from you. Which vegetable surprised you the most today? Is it one you eat often, or one you've been missing out on? Let me know in the comments below. I read them myself, and I'm eager to hear your thoughts. If you found this video valuable, please do like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss any more advice on aging well, thinking clearly, and living freely. Remember this: you are not helpless. Your body is always listening to what you feed it. And with every wise decision you make, you send it a simple, powerful message. I am still here. I still care.